Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Everyday Kelly. My name is Kelly. So, today we are going to have a look at the newest acquisition in my handbag collection, and that is this Coach purse right here. But before we get into that, I wanted to talk a little bit about Coach as a company and kind of some changes that they have made in the last couple of years. So, over the past year to a year and a half, as I was looking through the Coach outlet site and also their physical outlet store, I noticed that the prices had really jumped up a lot. And I couldn't really understand, like, for Coach as a more of a economical luxury brand, why the prices would be so expensive until I was watching another YouTuber that I enjoy watching who does videos on handbags. And she was mentioning that Coach is trying to kind of reinvent their brand a little bit. And they are trying to appeal to a little bit more of a younger audience. And they are starting to make a little bit more better quality purses, I think. But obviously, kind of raise their prices a little bit to try to fit into a little bit more of that luxury market, as opposed to kind of what was going on, I think, about 20 years ago in the early 2000s when they started to really discount their purses. The styles that they were coming out with, I think, were a little bit more gaudy and maybe cheaper looking. But now they've kind of uh, increased their quality a little bit. And that was one thing that I noticed. In also noticing the prices increasing, I kind of noticed that the styles looked a little bit more refined, and a little bit more classy. So I guess that's kind of a positive thing. So I found an article that I will link in the description that explains the whole situation a lot better than I can. But I think that's kind of it in a nutshell. Is that Coach just kind of wants to elevate their brand a little bit more. So that leads us to this little beauty over here. So I actually got this for Christmas for my husband. And so let's open it up and have a look at it, and then we will talk about what purse it is. So the dust bag is really nice. It's really nice and silky. I was really happy that it actually did come with a dust bag, considering it is an outlet bag. So this purse is the Coach Studio bag in light coral, with this croco embossing, which I really love. This one is part of their reserve collection. And it retails for, let's have a look to see what they say on the tag. So it says that it retails for 595. Once again, I don't know if it ever really sold for that price. But I think my husband picked this up for maybe about 250, 260. I'm not exactly sure since it was a present. But I think it's a really good it was a really good deal. So as I said, I really love the croco embossing on this one. Um, I was recently looking for something that had like a faux croc embossing on it. And then I also just really love the color of this one. I love the gold hardware. So the gold C over here is really nice. I think it looks like a pretty classy purse. It has the latch that you just push in. It's a little bit hard to do on this angle, but it actually is a pretty easy purse to open and close, I find, because I just use that to kind of open and close it. It does have, I've never seen this in a purse before. In the tag over here, it does actually have a little key inside of here. Let me see if I can kind of get it out to show you. There's a little bit of a key there that actually does lock this front part, because I took the tag off and I tried it. I, of course, would not do that because there's no reason to do that, but I just thought that was an interesting little detail. Um, it does come with the long crossbody strap or shoulder strap. I really like the thickness of the strap. I have been using this purse for a little bit and I feel like it's really comfortable on the arm. The only thing that I don't like about the strap is it's not detachable. So there's no option to really put another chain on here to use it. I actually do prefer to have my purses sit a little bit closer under my arm, whereas this one, I do have it on the shortest notch. You can kind of see the little bump there where they actually had it for a while. So I'm hoping that will go down with time. But I have it on the shortest notch and it still kind of sits a little bit down where my hip is. I'm quite short. I'm about 5'1", I guess. Um, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But I would prefer if this was detachable so I could at least put something else on here to have it kind of sit a little bit closer under my arm. But nevertheless, I mean, that's okay. On the back side, it does have a slip-in pocket. I'll get my phone out in a moment. My phone will probably fit in there. I have a Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. It's not a gigantic phone. It's just the case that I have on there. I've mentioned this in other previous videos. The case that I have on my phone makes the phone quite a bit larger, but I probably won't use this spot anyway. It has a really nice suede interior over here, as well as the inside of the purse as well. So let's turn this around and let's open it up and see if we can see what's inside. So another thing that I really love about this purse too is despite the fact that I generally tend to love small crossbody purses, I really love the size of this purse. It's small enough that you can carry it on your arm, and it's not going to be cumbersome, but it's also big enough that it fits quite a lot. And I feel like it really looks like a nice statement piece. So when you open it up, it has this really nice peachy coral suede interior. It also has another small pocket in the front, and then it has the main compartment. So I've got in this purse, I have my old 2022 planner, which is about an average size. It's not a gigantic one. This purse will not fit my newest planner that I got for 2023 because that one's a little bit larger, but it fits my old one. And we've got in here my Fossil wallet, which is a medium-sized wallet. And I've got a comb. And let's see, I can probably, my phone, of course, will fit in there perfectly fine as well. Let's see if we can get, okay. So my phone just barely fits in that pocket in the back part, but I probably wouldn't keep my phone in there anyway. And I've got my work ID and I have a lipstick. So it actually fits quite a lot and I haven't had any problems with it since I've been using it over the last week, I would say, because I got it for Christmas. So yeah, I've been using it for, no, I would say probably about a half a week I've been using it. And I've really been loving it so far. So let's see if we can see inside a little bit. This one's going to be a little bit difficult to get inside because it is a little bit more of a structured purse. It doesn't have feet on the bottom, but that's okay. I don't really think purses of this sort generally tend to have the feet, but it is a really nice structured purse. So as I mentioned before, it has a really nice peachy suede lining on the inside, and it's quite generous in sizing, and it's got a back slip pocket, which is really nice. And then, of course, that nice Coach patch that lets you know that it's a Coach purse. So I've really been loving this purse in the last little while that I've been using it. I really don't have anything like this in my collection, especially with the Croco embossing detail and the color with this peachy coral color. I just really love the structure of it as well. You can really tell that whatever Coach is doing, they are elevating their designs quite a bit. So if you do happen to go into one of the outlet stores or even the outlet site or even one of their retail stores and you see that the prices have gone up, I would kind of give it a chance because they really have been not just the quality of the purses, but I feel like also the styles have really been, as I mentioned before, just really elevated, classic and classy looking. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to see more videos that are similar to this, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon in another video.